Hello everyone, I wanted to start this video off by saying we're going to have a little chat. But first, I'm going to have this evening meal because I am home alone tonight and the next few days. So I'm feeding myself and I'm having a whole chickpea and coconut curry to myself with some flatbreads instead of naan breads. I'm going to get it done with me and then we're going to have a little chat. Okay, I promise this video won't just be me talking. I'm going to keep it really short because my camera battery is low. We've done 2 event videos in the last 2 weeks and both have been really well received. I just want to say thank you, first and foremost. And lots of comments under that road race video. And this is where I appreciate the reach now is sometimes beyond the UK. But some of you, even from the UK, you know, you might have never experienced racing in a peloton in the UK. And it looks like it's opened up some eyeballs to, you know, that situation where we're racing on open roads and live traffic. And I don't want to talk about that in this video because it's not what this video is about. But again, I just wanted to address the fact that I read the comments and that, you know, it's important that we talk about these things. And I appreciate you bringing them up in the comment section. But this weekend is bank holiday weekend in the UK. So we have a long weekend in theory. We have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday and a Monday. Most people don't work on a Friday or the Monday. Well, I say most people, but yeah. Good. I don't know. I'm generalizing there massively. Tomorrow, Friday and Saturday as 2 big days because usually we would spend time together and stuff, but now that she's not here and that she's gone away for a little weekend, I want to ride my bike a bit more. The weather looks good, so that's going to be the rest of this video. We're going to go out, we're going to do some miles, we're going to chat, we're going to hopefully show you some nice scenery because there's not going to be miserable rain clouds covering it anywhere. If you saw my live FTP test, full send up at Alpe du Zwift the other day, you would have seen that I did about 340 watts for 37 minutes. Things are going in the right direction for targets and everything else I've got planned this year. What that is, you'll obviously have to stay tuned to this channel to find out what those targets are. But needless to say, you know, they're going to be similar to what you're used to seeing and a bit more. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of this video. So on this Friday Easter weekend, we're going to be doing a 5-hour ride. I'm already 1 hour in, 1 hour at tempo, around about 80% of FTP. Warm me up before I'm going into 4 by 7 minutes with 3 minutes recovery at lactate threshold, or thereabouts anyway. All about getting our work done and supplementing with the endurance that I'm doing this weekend. Tomorrow will be a different case, but today I'm supplementing this moderate interval session to begin the day with a 3-hour group ride that I'm meeting at 10 AM. Well, that was a very successful first part of the ride, I must say. I don't know if you can see my sweat on my brow. Shows how hard I'm working. No, actually shows how overdressed I am. Because it was like 4 degrees 2 hours ago, and now it's like 13 degrees. And I'm wearing the completely wrong attire. Cyclists everywhere. Like, the usual route I normally do, I usually don't see anybody out, and I've seen probably about 20 cyclists this morning. Like, it's not even 10 AM yet. So a bit of context, I've just accumulated about 30 minutes of work at around FTP, and that's obviously right off the back of an hour tempo to start off the ride. And short recoveries between those threshold blocks means, you know, they were still fairly grippy. So I've backed up really well from yesterday and the day before, because yesterday I did 62 minutes straight at 320 watts, which is around about 95 to 97% of FTP, which is perfect because that came also the day after I did Alpe du Zwift. 340 watts at 37 minutes. So I've accumulated a heap of time around threshold the last 3 days. I'm obviously tired today, but we've got it done.
You okay?
I brought my GoPro.
Alright.
Allez! Wow.
Wow. Good, isn't it?
You can see so far away from it, can't you?
Yeah, yeah. Not usually when you come here in the miserable.
No, I know.
Saturday morning.
Ah.
Cracking, look.
Highlight of today's ride, right here, this view, just above ferry side before we drop down to the really. Tagging on group rides always help pass the time, especially when you're out for a long day. So nice to join this group of, it's like 12 cyclists maybe? The sun is bringing us all out. So I wonder why this is called Castle Street. Well, that was a fairly big day, definitely bigger than I thought it would be. I think 5 hours I intended to be out today and ended up doing 6. That's not a bad thing, because the weather was good. Sometimes, I tell this to a lot of people, sometimes volume is your friend if you've got extra time to ride your bike. And you know, it just happens to be on a weekend and you can do 2 days or 3 days of higher volume. Then sometimes that can be a really good way of just like upping your training load without like too much extra stress, rather than doing like more intervals or anything else. It's just riding your bike a bit more. So yeah, it was good today, really good, enjoyed it. So it's 5 PM now, and like I said, virtually been out all day. Haven't really eaten a whole ton either because the cafe wasn't serving any hot food. So what I'm actually going to do now is get some food in me quickly. Scrambled eggs on toast probably. It's quick and simple. And I'm also going to start preparing tonight's evening meal, which will be a fairly big portion of rice with like turkey mince bolognese some kind with lots of veggies because we've got tons to use up. Because I'm intending to have another big long day out tomorrow, so just get a lot of food down me tonight if I can, because of obviously I've missed so much today, even though I've been eating on the ride. Feeling pretty sore because I've had back-to-back days of intensity as well as the volume, so I'm probably gonna get a bit of stretching done tonight. And oh, another thing, this is a new product from my fuel partner Sturka. It's called the SLT or 7. And this is like perfect. So this is perfect for days like this. This is for like really long days on the bike when I've been sweating and I haven't been really replacing stuff. So it's a really strong electrolyte hypertonic drink. Sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium. Right off the top, it's 1,000 milligrams of sodium in 1 tab, but you can obviously split them in half. So I'm going to have a full-on tab to replenish. .30 AM on a bank holiday. Everywhere is silent. What's it like in big cities? Obviously I don't live in a big city, but is it just as quiet or is it just the same as usual?
Do you remember I said I was going to do some stretching yesterday evening? I didn't do it. I'm paying for it a bit this morning. I must do some mobility this morning to loosen me up before I get on the bike. And the hardest part about getting out today is that it's going to be a very early start. And I'm sore, and I'm hungry, and I need a coffee. We've all been in this situation. Though once we get on the bike, it'll be a lot easier. If you're long-time viewers of this channel, you'll know that when I do these sort of rides, and I wake up about an hour before going out, I don't have a massive breakfast, but I tend to always have the same thing, and that'll be a small bowl of granola and a heap of yogurt. So I'm not only getting kind of a quick hit of carbohydrate, but also a smack of protein too. And I've said it before, but when you're out on the bike most of the day, you really need to eat something like often, obviously, but you need protein as well at some point. And if I don't have protein for breakfast or some kind, it's gonna be a long time until I get another hit of it. So hence why a fairly large serving of yogurt and a smaller serving of granola, because I can start eating carbs no problem out on the bike or in a shop. That's fine. I'm running low on Clifton coffee. This is the latest Kenya brew. There's a discount code down below. Just saying.
There's another good group of us out today for about a 40-mile loop through some of the best lanes in the area. All the daffodils are out, and these lanes would be horrible in the winter, but such a nice day, it's worth riding now. And there was just one lonely rider. I've had a great ride today with the group: Ben, Keith, Paul, Johnny and Dewi, and yeah, we got some miles done, and I'm rounding it out now solo, just like I started, only that was around the Gower, and now I'm a little bit north of Carmarthenshire, or northern Carmarthenshire, but making the most of this sunshine. Not usual that I'm out this long, but might well end up with 7 hours on the clock today. That'll be a first for a long time. Expressing my gratitude for all of you, but allowing me the ability to be able to do this for a living, almost. And being able to ride my bike all day is a very rare thing, but I almost feel like I'm very lucky to do it, and I'm able, that I'm healthy and everything else to do it. You know, a 7-hour day is a long day, but you've just got to feel good about it. Sometimes days like this, it's like you never want to go home. Like you can stay out all day, you can ride with people all day, ride on your own all day, and you know, it doesn't really matter about intervals or power numbers or anything like that, because today was all about just riding my bike for 7 hours. But yeah, a nice way to end. I hope you all had a good Easter weekend, whether that was with family or friends or out on your bike, of course. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.